take over. I'm going to get brass to break. All right? Optional ending. Last two measures. Back to A. Make sure you're paying attention.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Good afternoon. My name is Casey Davis, the District Emergency Manager. In the event of an emergency, please take a brief moment to identify the nearest exit. Due to Harris County Fire Marshal requirements, we ask that you do not stand in or block the aisles during the ceremony. This means all pictures and videos will be taken from your seat. So please do not walk down to the bottom of the aisles to take pictures or videos. Also, graduates' names will be called every 3 to 4 seconds. Please keep your applause and recognition brief so that other guests can hear the next graduate being announced. Thank you for your cooperation and support of this prestigious event. At the end of the ceremony, graduates will meet their parents outside entrance 2 or 3. Please promptly exit the Berry Center and parking lot so the district can prepare for our next graduation. Thank you for your cooperation, and Cypress-Fairbanks ISD wishes you a safe and enjoyable summer. Now, please stand as we honor the 2016 graduating class of Cypress Lakes High School.
Please be seated. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Sarah Hardy. I'm the principal at Cypress Lakes High School, and it is my honor and privilege to be able to welcome our family, faculty, and friends to the graduation exercises for the 2016 graduating class of Cypress Lakes High School. This class, the class of 2016, has defined Cypress Lakes for 4 years and lives daily our school's motto, Valor. These are students who entered our doors as freshmen, built on an established legacy, and have raised the bar even higher for those classes that will follow them. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a moment to recognize the class of 2016 of Cypress Lakes High School. As we commemorate our 8th year as Spartans, we honor a host of traditions. Our faculty members wear stoles that honor our school colors, red and silver. Our Cypress Lakes graduates wear gowns which, like them, are one of a kind. This color was created especially for our Spartans. Our graduates wear many symbols of their successes. The Summa, Magna, and Cum Laude graduates are wearing gold honor cords denoting their academic achievements. Other national organizations and honor societies are represented by various cords and stoles. Our students will leave Cy Lakes to attend universities, technical schools, and to join the workforce. At this time, I would like the students who will be entering our nation's armed forces to please stand. I also ask that all active and retired military personnel please stand. Thank you. We appreciate your commitment and service to our country, and we thank you. We are so very proud of the accomplishments of each graduate, and we applaud the family and friends who have shared in making this day possible. We are glad that you are here to celebrate with us as we graduate our 2016 Spartans. Rayanne Megan Harris, president of the senior class and daughter of Lori and Randall Harris, will lead us in the opening remarks. Following the opening remarks, members of the Air Force Junior ROTC will present the colors. The presentation of the colors will be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Sarah Aetiortua, National Honor Society President and daughter of Sergio Aetiortua and Martha Velasquez. Our national anthem will then be performed by the Cypress Lakes Choir Ensemble under the direction of Choir Director Leila Lofton. Rayanne, please come to the podium. Audience and graduates, please stand, and gentlemen, remove your graduation caps.
Good afternoon, and thank you for attending or streaming the commencement ceremony for the 2016 class of Cypress Lakes High School. This is the event we have all been waiting for, class of 2016. As students, we have worked hard for 4 years in anticipation of this day. Now, we are graduating. This is the point in our lives where all of our achievements are being recognized. Your actions over these 4 years have paid off. They brought you here today. You deserve to be celebrated. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Enjoy graduation, class of 2016.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you, Rayanne and Sarah, Air Force Junior ROTC members and senior choir ensemble members. Class of 2016, you have distinguished yourselves in so many, many ways. Class, you are a class that's populated with distinguished scholars, with artists, with athletes, and with exemplary citizens and musicians. You are the class that has the poetry champion for the state of Texas and a national speech qualifier. You are the class that has a basketball team that has gone to the playoffs every year and has been district champions for 3 consecutive years. Your drill team has participated in the Super Bowl for Caring for 3 years, and your key club has been a part of Breeze over Houston. You have a soccer team that has gone to postseason play for all 4 years, wrestlers who placed 4th and 6th at the state level, and our first regional competitor in tennis. Your music programs grow and flourish, continuing the tradition of earning sweepstakes and First Division awards yearly. And for the 8th year in a row, you have led donations to the American Heart Association Heart Walk. Your Red Poets, your NHS members, your football team, and your pals, and other organizations have contributed countless hours in service to others who needed it. Your softball players began and ended their careers with playoff opportunities, and track has seen a regional contender. Your artists have placed in the Houston Livestock and Rodeo School art shows and VACE, the visual arts scholastic events, among many other contests, bringing home countless honors. You have earned our 4th consecutive No Place for Hate recognition, showing that you are committed to investing positively in the lives of all Cy Lakes students and your community members. You've led Cy Lakes in certifications in business, cosmetology, auto mechanics, Dreamweaver, and Autodesk Inventor. Your STEP teams have been district champions, community service winners, and academic achievement winners. And you've added an aquatic science club and German Honor Society to our long list of established organizations. And yet, class of 2016, your many, many accomplishments are second to your greatest characteristic. And that's the kindness that you show to others and that the humility that you show daily. You are a class that has quietly gone about showing the district, the state, and the nation that Cypress Lakes has much to be proud of. You have unselfishly supported each other through every event, even when it didn't benefit you personally. Country music star Tim McGraw's most recent hit reminds us that as we all go through life, we should always stay humble and kind. Class of 2016, you have a huge start on this goal. The song tells us to hold the door, say please and thank you, and you do that daily, exhibiting manners that show that you value those around you. You know not to expect a free ride, and that grudges and bitterness keep you from flying high and aspiring to be the best that you can be. And you know that when hard work that you've put in is realized, it's still important to stay humble and kind, leading quietly by example. Still, as much as you have already shown that you know how to accept success gracefully, the song also reminds all of us, when you get where you're going, don't forget, turn back around, then help the next one in line. It's now time for you, class of 2016, to own the education you have received and to respond in a way that continues to benefit your community and the world. Use your education to give back to those who have given to you and to help those who cannot help themselves. Use your education to make the world a more peaceful, healthy place, one that is enriched by your presence. And a final lyric, don't take for granted the love this life gives you. Take time to look around at all of those who have loved you, cared for you, and now celebrate your success. Live each day 2016 with gratitude. Be humble and kind. The world is a much better place because you're in it. Congratulations. I'd like now to introduce a group of people who have absolutely committed themselves to helping the next one in line. Please take a moment to acknowledge our staff members for their contributions to this occasion and their tireless endeavors in helping making the student and staff at Cypress Lake successful. And if you'll hold your applause to the end, I'd appreciate it. Associate Principal Ken McCowan, Director of Instruction Nancy Gauze, our assistant principals, Shari Burton, Linda Jacan, Heather Elliott, Ozzie Green, Jay Janka, Sandra Pies, and Wong Pham. Our counseling staff, coordinating counselor Kim Childress, Terry Charles, Carol Cosme Ruiz, Amy Corbett, Devin Ferguson, Janice Galloway, Shelley James Perillion, Valerie Pierce, and Tina Schutte. Academic Achievement Specialist, Ronique Jefferson and Fran Williams. High School Education, Special Education Teacher Supervisor, Shava Sadler. Athletic Coordinator, Ronald Patton. Your senior class sponsors, Brent Norwood and Marjorie Ward. Your College and Career Specialist, Michelle Herman. And Registrar, Christy Jew. Today, the band also joins us, and we welcome their musical contributions to this program, and the band is under the direction of Manny Gonzalez. Thanks, too, to the members of the National Honor Society, along with their sponsors, Shelby Touche and Janice McNeil, who have participated in today's special event by distributing our graduation programs. And to the gentlemen who every day show that they are concerned about our safety and our security, Officer Ward, Officer Brown, and Officer Ali. They are so much of our Spartan family. Give them a round of applause, please. Joining us tonight also are men and women who have played a significant part in your early years of education. We are honored to have the principals of our neighboring elementary and middle schools here to celebrate your success. I will ask them to stand as they are introduced. Please welcome with me Michelle Merricks from Emory Elementary, Irene Ruiz, M. Robinson Elementary, Gina Gidry, Sheridan Elementary, Carrie Huff, Tips Elementary, Jose Martinez, Watkin Middle School, and Tamara Felder, Wilson Elementary. We thank them for their love and guidance through your early years and are proud to have them as a part of our Spartan family. Please recognize them. And most importantly, I want you to thank the Cypress Lakes faculty and staff who have worked so hard teaching, tutoring, mentoring, and guiding the men and women seated before you. If my entire Cy Lakes staff would stand, please do so we can acknowledge your unselfish efforts. Thank you. I'd also like to introduce our special guest on stage, Dr. Mark Henry, Superintendent of Cy-Fair ISD. Our Associate Superintendents and our Assistant Superintendents. Our Board of Trustees, Darcy Mingoya, President. Dr. John Ogletree, Vice President. Bob Covey, Secretary. Debbie Blacksher, Trustee. Tom Jackson, Trustee. Thank you so much for joining us. Megan Nicole Adams, daughter of Dorothy and James Adams, was selected by a faculty-student panel to deliver the address for the class of 2016. Megan, please join me at the podium to deliver your commencement address to your class.
Good evening, honored guests, administrators, teachers, family, friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2016. We have waited 4 long years for this day to arrive, so I won't try and hold you long because I want to walk across the stage today as well. If some of you do not know who I am, my name is Megan Adams, and like my peers here today, we have all worked tirelessly and endlessly in this 12-year marathon, and for some, we never thought we'd even make it this far. Many people say that your high school graduation is one of the most important milestones in your life. So I'd like to take this time and thank a few people that have helped us get to this point in our lives. Thank you to our moms and dads and our families for always loving us and encouraging us to be our best, and for paying for everything. Thank you to the coaches and teachers that made school more than just about classwork, especially Mr. Wells, our AP Environmental Science teacher this past year, who made me fall in love with science again and again every day in his class. I would also like to thank my FFA family and the agricultural science teachers, Ms. Dominguez and Ms. Edworthy, for being great role models and helping me become the young woman I am. Because if it wasn't for them, I would not be speaking in front of all of you today. I'd like to give a small shout out to Mr. Kraft and the custodial staff at Cypress Lakes for always lending a helping hand with a smile. You guys really do deserve medals. Last but definitely not least, I'd like to thank Google, SparkNotes, Quizlet, and group chats for getting us through this final stretch. While I was in the process of writing the speech, I asked some of my fellow classmates what they wanted to hear as a remembrance of this day and our accomplishments so far. Some said, talk about something motivational that will prepare us for the future. Some said, talk about sports and clubs. And others simply just wanted to hear me say the words, "We made it." Well, the most inspirational quote I could find to leave you guys with says, "Success does not choose the successful. The successful chases success. The joy of a lifetime is the success that one makes of life, and success is the result of hard work, determination, and happiness." I can stand here and say that I have never until this year been to a homecoming game that was so lit, even though we lost. I can stand here and say that I had never been to a basketball game where the 300 didn't show up and show out. I can say that I'd never seen a play that was so funny that I almost fell off my seat until this year. I can also stand here and say that until today, I had never been in a setting with so many state champions and state finalists, whether it be academics, sports, or extracurricular activities. Class of 2016, be proud of what you have accomplished thus far. I would like to say that our hours and hours of hard work and stress will be put to an end when we walk across this stage to receive our diplomas. It'll be like we've won the lottery, but that's far from happening this evening. My fellow classmates, our journey is just beginning. Whether you're heading off to college or going straight into the workforce or joining the armed forces, you are not stopping here. We have set the bar so high for the next class, as well as the ones after them. We have proven that we are not afraid of the hard work that we need to put in, the dedications we will have to make, the stress we will have to endure, or the obstacles we will have to face. We are a great class, and we have the potential to be successful and chase success. If you will do me a favor before I close, take a look at your programs this evening. It says commencement or graduation. This is one of the huge milestones in our lives. What will be your next? Spartans, I leave you with this quote to remember. The strongest factors of success are believing you can do it, believing you deserve it, and believing you will get it. So Spartans, go out and succeed in your future. Finally, congratulations to the Cypress Lakes graduating class of 2016. We made it.
Thank you, Megan. We appreciate the memories you shared. Seniors, this is the moment. Please rise for the confirmation of your graduation. Dr. Henry, will you please join me at the podium? Dr. Henry, as principal of Cypress Lakes High School, it is my pleasure to present to you the Cypress Lakes senior class of 2016 and to certify that they have fulfilled the necessary requirements for graduation from this institution and from the state of Texas. It is my request that these students be graduated and that you, in your capacity as superintendent of schools, confer upon them the high school diploma with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto.
Thank you, Ms. Hardy. By the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency and the Cypress-Fairbanks ISD Board of Education, I do hereby confer upon the senior class of 2016 the diplomas of Cypress Lakes High School with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto, and I get to be the first to say congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Henry. Graduates, please move your tassel from the left to the right, signifying your graduation. Please be seated. I am honored to have assisting me today 6 faculty members chosen by the senior class. Doug Bayless, English teacher. Micah Clegg, English teacher. Adam Domain, theater arts teacher. Brent Norwood, economics teacher. Sarah Tavares, English teacher. Matthew Wells, science teacher. These faculty members were selected for the positive and lasting impact they have had on the class of 2016. We are ready to begin. Ms. Tavares, please join me at the podium.
Cypress Lakes 2016 valedictorian, Tahmid Ali Ahmed. Alexis Ian Alvarez. Sarah Ateortua. Tabitha Jean Babis. Tyler Joseph Carlo. Winnie Loy Chen. Mohammed Jalal El Haj. Angeline Rosario Dumadal Flauta. Barbara Stephanie Flores. Jordan Keith Garza. Taher Kazim Kapadia. Roxana Madeline Wilson Kazemi. Rochin Mahajan. Saul Francisco Martin Pichardo. Maria Bettina Salceda Pepito. Therese May Calderon Ramos. Ophelia Beatriz Rodriguez. Brandon Romero. Cypress Lakes 2016 salutatorian Amy Shum. Hannah Lee Sosa. Elise Clara Tai. Tui Tien T. Tran. Calvin Sun Trin. Okay. Carlos Manuel Ayala. Katia Veronica Ayala. Andrew Brian Beresford. Nicole Maria Chicoria. Jessica Lee Danoff. Chris Feliciano. Alyssa Danielle Flores. Logan A. French. Brittany Kaylee Garcia Tran. Grant Patrick Garza. Jose Maria Gasca Mancera. David Joshua Gates. Alexandria Lee Guerrero. Samantha Lee Guerrero. Brianna Noel Hudson. Shantae Renee Miata Huseman. Sophia Lee. Tom Hui Lei. Elijah Serona Lofton. Sophia Christine Lopez. Ethan Alexander Lyon. Meg Jimenez Meneses. Faith Ngozi Mora. Andrea Gabriela Otero Miranda. Jalen Isaac Perkins. Danny Dewey Fan. Cesar Augusto Pineda Jr. Zainab Qureshi. Rayan Kyle Reyes. Karen Stacy Rivera. Rabia Ume Syed. Colton Allen Tidwell Courtney. Fong Win Hung Tran. Helen Stephanie Vega Campusano. Josefa Zoer. Tanya Akinyi Agola. Diana Arais Alcaraz Villa. William Antonio Ayala. Adnan Barami. Matthew Ryan Barnes. Albert Diaz. Dylan Dennis Garcia Evangelista. Godfrey Emmanuel O. Ibauman. Briseda Garduño Ramirez. Miriam Gomez. Jennifer Yaneli Gonzalez. Ray and Megan Harris. Kenza Khan. Iman Sabi Lat. Angel Ramon Leal. Jared Rice Long. Ulises Ignacio Luna. Lisette Garcia Magigad. Brianna McIntyre. Tan Chi Win. Carmen Monet Marcel Pouncil. Chalise Taylor Renee Privos. Nicole Quintero. Mohammed Redouan Rabi. Angela Maria Reyes. Myra Jeanette Rivera. Morgan Simone Rogers. Michael Leonel Cifuentes. Haley Christine Sosa. Jacqueline Eufemia Velasquez. Jasmine Villarreal. Allison Michelle Willis. Moyad Adnan Duad Ababna. Nelly Eileen Acosta. Megan Nicole Adams. Eric Cecilio Aguilar. Azam Joshua Azucena Ahmad. Alicia Alarcon. Nestor Mariano Alcantar. Crystal Brianna Alexander. Mashoud Ali. Mohammed Mazer Ali. Babajide Amunu Ali Balagun. Angel Cesar Almanza. Charlie Anthony Alvarez. Isaiah Joel Alvarez. Jesus Alvarez. Monica Alvarez. Vilma Yesenia Alvarez. Fatima Guadalupe Amaya Matias. Pedro Alberto Amris. Socorro Lisette Amezquita. Preston Bradley Anderson. Cameron Jamal Anderson. Devin Ryan Anderson. Jocelyn Maria Andrade Blanco. Kina Jana Andrews. Tylin Enrica Anyobi. Ariel Mariana Arceo. Mariah Ariana Arceo. Kimara Amitris Artis. Jerson Enrique Argueta. Viviana Guadalupe Arocena. Jessica Marina Arriaga Aguilar. Christian Arteaga. Dejane Brianna Aubert. Justin Lewis Austin Jr. Hector Antonio Avalos. Josue R. Avalos. Trey Lawrence Axel. Angeli Adenielis Ayala. Josiah Carlos Ayala. Christopher Absalom Ayala Rubio. Charles Chique Ayozie. This is...
Yep. Oh, yeah. Jocelyn Irene Barina. Randy Kyle Baker. David Antonio Valderas Torres. Ruben Balestros. Michael Eliana Baltanado. John Morgan Banda. Cristo Barahona. Hilda Guadalupe Brasaninas. Alonzo Corono Barrera. Brian Barrera. Salvador Barrera. Alexandra Marie Barrientos. Alberto Ricardo Barrios. Adam Hayden Bartlett. Inez Antonetta Bastida Santos. Mohammed Abdel Razak Bachniji. Eduardo Lee Barcera. Luz Clarita Beza. Agnes Sene Bell. Candice Tatiana Bell. Guadalupe Bello. Carlos Isaac Beltran. Jacqueline Beatriz Benitez. Sofike Berke. Sean Anthony Blades. Julian Blanco. Karen S. Bowden. Jasmine Stephanie Manila. Isaiah Hafiz Bonet. Shawan Steve Boudreau. Raheen Deante Boudreau. Tiffany Brock Bracken. Skylar Shakir Eliza Braxton. Tariq Anthony Bridges. Zachary Elliott Briggs. Bryant Akeem Briones. Naila Maria Briseno. Cheyenne Marquita K. Brooks. Kiara Brittany Brossette. Janelle Tremaine Brown. Ryan David Brown. Joshua Isaac David Brune. Darius Jason Burney. Michael Anthony Butler. Christian Arida Chicado. Brandon Tyrell Cagle. Lauren Michelle Cagle. Damian Cajide Naranjo. Albany Lisbeth Calderon. Maria Fernanda Caliz Velasquez. Jonathan Omar Camacho. Alan Jesus Camacho Herrera. Eduardo Josue Campuzano. Xavier Angel Canaziales. Jonathan Alexis Cardenas. Victoria Crystal Carrillo. Christopher Willie Carter. Angel Casados. Juan Marcos Castaneda Jr. Christopher Alan Castillo. Jonathan Xavier Castillo. Noeli Esperanza Castillo. Kyle Samuel Caswell. Brandon Lee Charles. Braylon Deshane Charlo. Diana Charon. Lucia Carcano. Alondra Elizabeth Chavez. Sergio Craig Chavez. Warda Azrar Chipa. Cindy Juane Cisneros. Nathan Daniel Cisneros. Kayla Michelle Claude. Shanice Nichelle Collins. Giselle Contreras. Jasmine Esmeralda Cordova. Julian Noe Coronado. Sarai Guadalupe Coronado. Adonis Joel Correa. April Anai Cortez. Madison Renee Crabtree. Sydney Amber Craig. Aaron Ithamer Crane. Brandon Zuvias Craven. Twashara Monet Croquet. Ana Karina Cruz. Jocelyn Martha Cruz. Areli Cruz Camacho. Alondra Cuevas. Brandon De Jesus Cuevas. Daniela Larissa Cuevas. David Cuevas. Brandon Curiel. Nikolai Stephen Cutler. Amari Jamis Daniels. Saul Pedro Davila. Aliyah Desjane Davis. Shazmin Mahmoud Daura. Alfred Johnson Day. Xavier Armando de Hoyos. Sebastian de Jesus. David Alexander de Leon. Lizette Eunice De Leon. Hunter Eugene Brooks Dean. Travante Delaney. Christopher Sebastian Delgado. Jillian Reese DeVault. Taylor Antoinette DeVault. Alondra Diaz. Alex Alonso Diaz de Leon Buziar. Tyra Marie Dixon. Gifty Blessing Doles. Kiana Shania Dornelien. Empress Regine Dorsey. Kayla Arthena Lee Dowes. Stephen Chase Drake. Anthony Lorenzo Duhon. Bill Duong. Miguel Angel Duran. Ryan John Durling. Donkey Jason Contrell Dyson Stokes.
Jasmine Imani Easley. Brianna Monet Eck. Vendriquez Keonde Rajon Eppinger. Renee Anthony Escamilla. Adrian Escobar. Stephanie Carolina Escobar. Aldair Escobar Macedo. Milan Escobar Washington. Maria Fernanda Espinoza. Desiree Celeste Esqueda. Ian Albert Etheridge. Monica Gabriela Uceda. Jacqueline Imani Tremaine Evans. Peyton Shelby Faldick. Adideo Danny Fatunbi. Jamil Shabir Fizalden. Antonio Fernandez. Myron Fernando Rodriguez. David Ferreira. Brett Matthew Fincher. Cabrin Dominique Fitzpatrick. Albert Michael Flores. Alberto Flores. Celeste Nicole Flores. Edward Patrick Flores. Jonathan Flores. Joshua Peter Flores. Kimberly Anahe Flores. Lauranice Nicole Flores. Michael Christopher Flores II. Sheila Flores. Carlene Flores Bazana. De'Aaron Martez Fox. Brashay Brenda Francis. Jabin Andrew Frazier. Caitlin Miana Freeman. Lacey Troy Fryer III. Mara Elizabeth Fuentes. Sarai Fuentes Capuzano. Christian Ian Fuller. Mackenzie Nicole Gage. Jordy Augustine Galeana. Guillermo Enrique Gallardo. Luis Sebastian Gallegos. Valeria Gamboa. Isaac Antonio Gomez. Adriana Garcia. Adriana Renee Garcia. Augustine Garcia Jr. Alan David Garcia. Alyssa Christina Garcia. Efren Christian Garcia. Frida Alejandra Garcia. Genesis Garcia. Patricia Lisbeth Garcia. Perla Sarai Garcia. Yadiria Garcia Gonzalez. Rachel Rebecca Garraway. Emily Kristen Garza. Stephanie Garza. Paris DeJohn Gentry. Caitlin Nicole Gibson. Aaron Micah Glover. Juan Gomez Jr. Rosemary Gomez. Abigail Beatrice Gomez. Oscar Isaiah Gonzalez III. Armando David Gonzalez. Christian David Gonzalez. Jessica Gonzalez. Jorge Ricardo Gonzalez. Karina Celeste Gonzalez. Laura Gonzalez. Mauricio Andreas Gonzalez. Roxana Gonzalez. Luxander Gonzalez Parada. Leslie Leticia Granados. Michaela Carrot Griffin. Taylor Sinclair Grote. Daisy Naomi Guerrero. Giselle Guerrero. Julio Cesar Guerrero Garcia. Eric Vladimir Guevara. Jennifer Marie Guevara. Kevin David Guevara Umanzer. Edwin Jr. Guido. Daryl Keith Gilbo Jr. Sarah Elizabeth Gutierrez. Yesenia Gutierrez. Abraham Gutierrez Carrera. Alexis Hagens. Alim Hamid. Colton Scott Hallman. Ryan Hariri. Deandra Rochelle Harris. LaDeja Harris. David Hawkins IV. Andrea Hendricks. Brianna Hendricks. Carlos Antonio Henriquez. Rashad Jamal Henry. Thomas Henry Hensler. Adelia Sarai Hernandez. Levon Hernandez. Melanie Montserrat Hernandez. Melissa Jasmine Hernandez. Melvin Steve Hernandez. Jose David Hernandez Forcadillo. Delight Patrice Hicks. Sean Hicks. Sheree Aaron Hicks. Alexis Mariella Higino. Brandon Tai Hong. James Joseph Hoffner. Miracle Deja Dominique Holliday. Iman Devontae Honeycutt. Rosaria Hooker. Zachary Joseph Horgan. Alexis Jaceel Hoteling. Oceana Nicole House. Kendra Michaela Houston.
Hamza Howes. Kevin Hua. Angelica Monique Hudson. Ricardo Huzo. Zachary Douglas Earl Hund. Samir Hussein. Alyssa Oshue Iduma. Kevin Iglesias. Corey Lynn Inman. Roy Lee Irvin III. Nabia Isaac. Joshua Jackson. Lakendra Lynn Jackson. Thomas Allen James. Joe Isaac Hadigi. Jared Jalicki. Oyushola Well Jekinfa. Maurice Wayne Jenkins. Heaven Jerols. Emmanuel Jimenez. Tyhaven DeAndre Johns. Garland Edward Johnson Jr. Gerald Anthony Johnson Jr. Javion Jawan Johnson. Gabrielle Johnson Westmoreland. Deshauna Jones. Marianne Jones. Friedrich Mikhail Jopio. Jasmine Joseph. Andrea Juanez. Austin Juarez. Oscar Juarez. Mustafa Kafi. Zahir Kalim. Kendall Lee Kaylee. Caitlin Renee Kaufman. Joanna Nalim Khan. Kira Clank. Hayden Paul Knaps. Vondreese Lamont Knight Jr. Connor Lacey. Mildred Lara. Kayla Larios. Joseph Alonzo Laraga. Tien Lee. Andrea Liao. Tatiana Rajan Lee. Kiera Levi. Quentin James Livingston. Bianca Ray Lopez. Gerardo Lopez. Jessica Lucia Lopez. Jose Manuel Lopez. Marlon Clark Lopez. Mauricio Lopez Jr. Nicholas Lopez. Samantha Maciel Lopez. Yanel Lopez Cruz. Cesar Alejandro Lopez Medina. Adelson Lopez Ramos. Dominique Nicole Lozano. Martha Kira Luna. Udaline Lundy. Kimberly Levano. Madeline Mashlab. Miguel Angel Milligan. Paola Fernanda Maldonado. Eric Maldonado Hernandez. Cooper Vincent Marquette. Andrea Marquez. Gabriela Marquez. Gabriela Renee Martel. Kira Martin. Bernice Martinez. Cesar Alejandro Martinez. Delia Diana Martinez. Diana Laura Martinez. Catherine Martinez. Michael Martinez. Michael Adrian Martinez. Osvaldo Martinez. Sofia Constantina Martinez. Diana Gabriela Mata. Eric Mathis. Edgar Abel Mata. Jonathan Andreas Matuti. Terry Mescaskill. Adelaide McLennan. Tasia McCullough. Dale McDonald. Deja Sheree McDowell. Jonathan Sean McFarland. Nicholas Andrew McKinney. Natalie Addison McLennan. Bridget Abigail Medina. Marlene Joanna Mahia. Jonathan Vladimir Melendez. Luis Melendez. Anna Maria Mendez. Victor Ruben Mendoza. Humberto Minabar. Cindy Myers. Mauricio Meza. Alexis Brianna Miller. Elizabeth Afrifa Minta. Miguel Angel Miranda. Ricardo Andreas Miranda. Daniel Mirindi. Amir Mohammed. Jeanette Marie Molina. Brandon James Montclair. Paxton Gregory Monroe II. Shayla Nicole Montavon. Juan Jose Montalongo. Jose Gonzalo Montenegro. Joshua Montez. Javion Mikel Moore. Esmeralda Morales. Esvidi Moreno. Stephanie Moreno. Valerie Moreno. Marlene Moreno Lopez.
Samuel Frank Morin. Ashley Nicole Mosier. Dante Devon Mosley. Rogerlyn Miguel Mota Desangeles. Damian Anthony James Mulder. Gabriella Nicole Najar. John Wesley Knowles III. Gabrielle Narez. Mauricio Jesus Navarrat. Cohen Alexander Neal. Caitlin Yvonne Neely. Alexis Joy Neely. Lindsay Janet Neff. Daisy Crystal Nielsen. Carly Ray Nelson. Jacintha Julie Nogozo Juking. Austin Nguyen. Michael Folk Nguyen. Micah Tyler Nguyen. Tron Gok Bao Nguyen. Eduardo Nicasio. Juliana Nichols. Rafia Noman. Kendall Haswain Norwood. Keandre Tujani Bravion Oates. Samuel Olayede Ojederan. Jose Marcos Oliveras Gomez. Jesus Marin Olvera. Uziel Orapeza. Yanira Elin Orozco Gutierrez. Eloise Ortega. Paulette Ortega. Kitsane Ortega Leal. Angelina Francis Ortiz. Christopher Ortiz. Naitza Lisette Ortiz. Oziel Eduardo Ortiz. Jessica Bridget Ortiz. Raul Alejandro Ortiz Barbosa. Caroline Ortero. Dina Paz. Ayana Jatu Pasaway. Dominique Salgado Pagayon. Marisol Yvette Palacios, Monica Yamale Parada, Samantha Renee Parrish, Diego Mateo Para, Deneric Keaton Ramon Patterson, Darion Antoinette Patterson, Raekwon Shakur Patterson, William Aleem Patton Jr., Nicole Megan Paz, Carolina Lisette Paez, Alan Michael Payne, Luis Enrique Pena, Rosalind Michelle Pena Maraz, Laura Maria Panata Alas, Antonio de Jesus Pereira Gonzalez, Alvaro Perez, Giovanni Perez, Calista Lynn Perry, Julicia Mache Simone Petty, Alan Aldair Pineda Beristain, Linda Marie Pineda Santos, Bianca Sene Pino, Marquez Darnell Piper, Dontarius Deontay Pitts, Ornella Nadina Pizzo, Roseme Sara Porcayo, Stephen Alexis Portillo, Kayla Sheree Potter, Aaron Joseph Bassard Powell, Joshua Lawrence Powell, Lexus Unique Powers, Ivan Alejandro Pozos, Brandon Kendall Preston, Kiera Daniela Rainbow, Cindy Ramirez, Cruz Angel Ramirez, Jesus Alfonso Ramirez, John Jacob Ramirez, Edgar Antonio Ramos, Jose Angel Ramos, Ramon Ramos Cordero Jr., Ramsha T. Rashid, Jalen Samuel Ratcliffe, Dylan Michael Rattan, Jemiah O'Neill Ray, Scott Gregory Reese, Keenan Charles Redmond, Erica Guadalupe Reyes, Miguel Angel Reyes, Jemiah Deshaun Richmond, Jared Armand Riddle, Andreas Felipe Riamona, Lisette Milagro Rios, Yuritsi Elizabeth Rios Arana, Cesar David Rivera, Daniela Rivera, Mylene Alejandra Rivera, Carlin Elise Robinson, Jordan Quincy Robinson, Joseph Arthur Robledo, Carolyn Rodas, America Montserrat Rodriguez, Jacob Tyler Rodriguez, Leticia Isabel Rodriguez, Victor Manuel Rodriguez, Ana Cristina Rodriguez Salazar, Samantha Rojas, Eileen Michelle Rojo, Erica Daniel Roman, Juan Jose Roman Jr., Ida Nelson Enrique Romero, Shelly Romo, Giselle Roca,
Carlos Eduardo Rosales, Edgar Rosas Monge, Frida Pamela Ruby Casal. Edgar Joel Rubio. Kevin Nelson Rubio. Marianne Rubio. Eric Ruiz. Javier Alexis Ruiz. Catherine Elizabeth Salazar. Sonia Salim. Farah Yaqub Saleh. Razan Omar Saleh. Brian Josue Salgado. Orlando Salinas Jr. Stephanie Lizette Salmeron. Amy Eileen Sanchez. Kane Azil Sanchez. Derek Sanchez. Emmanuel Sanchez. Carol Ann Santos. Victoria Ann Sepulveda. Nicholas Domingo R. Serrano. Lauren Michelle Shaw. Isaiah Stefan Josephus Sherwood. Octavio Shomar Perez. Genesis Aguilar Cifuentes. Jennifer Danielle Silvestri. Donovan DeAndre Simmons. Ashlyn Lachelle Simon. Akili Clay Sims. Akia Regine Sims Hunter. Krishna Mian Sled. Davian Jacob Smith. Tyree Gervorius Smith. Travian Troy Smitherbird. Quaylin Harold Sneed. Savannah Michelle Sneed. Kayla Nicole Solis. Francisco Solorzano. Bailey Alexander Soman. Luis Fernando Sosa Cabrera. Melanie Cassandra Sosa Fernandez. Daniel Sotelo. Alexander William Spencer. London Marie Spencer. Kenneth Andrew Spooner. Marcus Anthony Staiano. Taylor Jade Stelly. Shakiria Gabrielle C. Stevens. Jade Nicole Stivers. Shelby Keith Stone. Landon Wayne Swanky. Rola Zaina Tabara. Karina Alicia Talamantes. Joshua Talavera. Jesus Antonio Tejeda. Jordi Ivan Terrones. Jada Marcel Thomas. Tyree LaJuan Thomas. Mackenzie Grace Thompson. Jacob Ryan Thrash. Joshua Aaron Thrash. Brandon James Garrido Torres. Eduardo Torres Jr. Esmeralda Judith Torres. Damaris Abigail Torres Zavala. Kwa An Tran. Jose Angel Trevino Jr. Luis Trevino. Kevin Rival Trimmer Jr. Bella Ruby Tooch. Jake Alexander Taransky. Arion Monique Turner. Devontae Jamara Tyler. Kelechi Ukazim. Evelyn Adriana Valle. Crystal Ballesteros. Quendell Ewain Van. Jose Angel Varela Jr. Hector Jonathan Vargas. Miguel Angel Vargas. Nathaniel Andre Vargas. Hunter Juvencio Vasquez. John Daniel Vasquez. Karina Jasmine Vasquez. Christopher Erasmo Vasquez Solis. Mario Ricardo Velasquez Ramos. Sarah Carmen Velasquez. Victoria Elizabeth Velez. Jose Ignacio Verduzco. Katia Maria Villafuerte. Kevin David Villarreal. Ana Jocelyn Villatoro. Jose Junior Virgilio Villatoro. Orales Amarani Villegas. Viet Nguyen Hoang Vo. Madison Emma Vogler. Eric Kwok Nam Vu. Sean William Macassa Wayhome. Kiana Nahia Wallace. Gregory Earl Walters Jr. Jada Nicole Washington. Camara Simone Washington. India Mylin Watts. Cody Tyler Witherspoon. Tristan Dakota Weir. Charles Lamine Williams. Dana Simone Williams. Taylor Shawnee Williams. Emma Nicole Willis. Ashley Noel Wilson. Elijah Michael Wood. Kobe Jarrett Wright. Corinne Nicole Wynn. Joshua Sebastian Zacharias. Carolina Zamora. Rebecca Catherine Zamora. Daisy Zarate Perez. Myra Yareli Zavala. Yahaira Zavala. Jonathan David Zelaya. David Amadeus Zubiria. Andrew Zuniga. And Dailene Yisel Zuniga.
This concludes the presentations of diplomas to the Cypress Lakes class of 2016. At this time, we will have the closing remarks to be delivered by DeAndre Rochelle Harris, Senior Class Vice President and daughter of Ann Reed. Following the closing remarks, please join us in the singing of the Cypress Lakes alma mater. DeAndre, please join me at the podium. Please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats. Let's slip on everything.
I know, oh my goodness. Thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate the end of one journey and the beginning of another. It is your unconditional love and support that has brought us all here today. To our dear friends that we have lost along the way, we will never forget the legacy you left at Cypress Lakes High School. To our beloved teachers and administration, thank you all for guiding each and every one of us to success. Without your wise words, none of this would be possible, and we will cherish you for a lifetime. And to the graduating class of 2016, we possess limitless possibilities, so set goals, work hard, and achieve them. Our journey does not stop here. We hold the ability to change life as we know it. Thank you all for your support tonight. Please drive carefully and never forget what it meant to be a Spartan.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, take one last look at the excellent 2016 graduating class of Cypress Lakes High School. Graduates, hold on to your caps because this is Sparta! All right, that's it.